Alright, hey, I'm going to try to explain how you're going to create this mapping using that mapping diagram that I laid out for you. So this is my student account, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to the classroom. You're going to navigate to 6th grade, and in the classwork, you'll see the mapping diagram here I posted. Use this. This is what you're going to turn in for any questions you need to create a mapping for. I lay it out for you, and I'll unveil it here in a little bit. You will need to create a text box in each rectangle to type in your numbers. Then you will create an arrow shape to create your mapping. If you need to, feel free to make multiple copies to accommodate the amount of problems you will need to complete. Then turn it in with the assignment. You are going to need to make copies, which is what I'm about to show you how to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here, and you're going to open up what I uploaded. And you're not going to be able to do anything with this because it's view only, and you can't do anything. Don't request edit access. I'm not going to allow you to do that. But you can't do anything with it as it is. So what you do, you go to File, and you're going to go to Make a Copy right here. So one more time, File, Make a Copy, click, and you can rename it if you want to. You can save it in My Drive. It's going to be in a big general folder if you save it there. If you want to make it more organized, you go to My Drive, click here, Classroom, 6th grade math. And then if you save it in here, it's going to save it with all of your work that you're going to do for 6th grade math. Click select, OK, and it's going to open a new one. And on this one, you will have editing abilities. So the first thing that you're going to do is you need to put the number. So let's say that you're doing number 3. This tool right here is the text box tool. So you're going to go up here, right up here, and you number 3, and put a period there. Okay, that tells me that when you turn it in, that this is number 3. Text box tool over here, number 4. Okay, and there's only 2 here, so that's why you're gonna need to make copies, because I think you're doing like 5 or 6 of them. But anyway, okay, then what you're gonna do is, I believe you can already type in here. You can. Up here, you'll see a little bit of the tools, so you can center it. And this is where you can put your numbers. This will make more sense to you later on. 0, 2, 3. All right, let's make that in the center again to keep it nice. Center, and let's just say 5. And then over in this one, let's say this tool right here, we'll make it in the center. Please center it. And let's say our numbers are 1, 5, 7, and oh my goodness, 1. Enter, and 5, enter, 7, and 9. Okay, and now to create your mapping, you're not going to understand exactly what. Let's add another number over here, just for funsies. There. What this is, but this is how you do it. So the lesson will explain what this is, and then you'll know what to do. So then you can click here. Once again, that's going to be this line right here where it says line. Click the down arrow, click arrow, and 0, let's say it could be Matt. You just draw it over here to 9. Do another one. And 2 to 5. And then for the next one, you can do, let's see, 5 to 1. And you might not understand what this means right now if you haven't watched the lesson yet or had class yet, but you will understand it, I promise, once you watch the lesson and once you have class. So there's your mapping. And let's say you needed to add an explanation of that mapping. You can just add it down here at the bottom. You could say, that the input, well, this one doesn't work, input increases, okay, and you could say output decreases. Okay, so again, that's not going to make sense to you unless you've watched the video. Then you can go over here, you can do the same thing and do a second problem. You could do 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then do it over here but I'm not going to do that. And that's only 2 problems, so let's say I had to do 5 and 6. You might want to rename this. I think it's page 370, numbers 3 and 4. And then what you could do is you could just go to File. You could make a copy. Do the same thing. And so now it's going to make an exact copy of what you just did. And let's say over here on this tab, you did 3 and 4. So on this one, this could be 5 and 6. And then you would have to go through and you have to delete all this junk. But, you know, it's kind of cumbersome, but that's what we kind of get when we're doing this with computers instead of just drawing it. But that's okay. We'll make it through. So then we could do number 5 here, number 6 here. Alright, and then you would just save it, and you would come back over here. It's not showing yet, but there will be a place where you can turn it in. You will turn it in and just attach like this one, however many you need to do all the problems, okay? If you have any questions, just ask, but this should provide a good starting point of how to use the mappings.